like instantly, and then a coin doesn't. Oh my god, dude.
Oh my god.
That's so cool. Uh-huh. There's gonna be no, yeah, like shit's gonna get so weird now because there's nothing.
I just what if I put it outside of a door and then open it? Do you think the door going into it is gonna break it?
I don't know,
See,
but I think you go through walls.
I would have said no. Like, but also I would have said no to a fucking muffin or a coin knocking it off a table.
Definitely. Hey, chat. Hello, chatters, chatterinos. What's good? Good to see you. Hello, howdy. Hi. Tis a pleasure and honor. Austin in gaming. Thank you. Hello. Hi, hi, hi. Azzy Lion. Hippomatic. Amon Star. Hi. Twice in one day. Yes, if you can believe it. Hello, hello, hello. Blecker. Tice Vic. Zelser. Vespasian. What's up? Silence? Hello? Hello? Oh, wait. Oh, is there a fucking... Should I... Yikes. I should have uploaded a YouTube video. I think I should have, but I didn't. Live thumbnail creation? Pog? Bring it back? Oh, my God. Hi again, Scatty. Hi, howdy, howdy. The new map's out? Yes, sir. It was out at 6 a.m. this morning. I grinded it. I grinded it all morning. Then I worked, and then I grinded it again. Meech, thank you for the 2 months. Chi-Town Kid, thank you for 3 months. Bonjour, Tarpania. Let me see here. 1 second. 1 second. I'm gonna turn my air conditioner on because it's hot as fuck. Yo. Yo, 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 yo. I missed the stream earlier because I was high. You were high at 6 a.m.? You wake and bake like that, bro? I don't know why the VOD is not showing up for people, but I can see it. And so it'll be on YouTube soon. We had a VOD this morning of me playing at 6 a.m. Me, Lincoln Spectacore. There was a brand new Hitman map, new targets, new island, new stories, new everything. And we went hard on it, trying to uncover all the secrets, all the stuff. The Clownissimo! And I'll tell you what happened in a second. Yo, the marketing Monday this week was great. I like his editing, captures you so well. Oh, you mean the guy with the British voice? Yeah, it turns out he... Dude, so I hired Fodukin based on that video he sent about Sony. And I thought he was British, and I was like making fun of him. And then I get in the call, and I find out he's not British. He just paid a guy to do the voiceover. It's literally not him. Like, Fodukin is from, like, New Jersey. Doxing him. Here's his exact address. So the plan for the team to go global is not quite there yet. We're still well, I guess we have Canadians. Why is your mic dirty? I don't know. Probably because I use it to broadcast content across the globe. That is such a New Jersey name, Fodukin. Really? Will you play straight? No, I won't. I missed the boat. If I do play straight, it would probably be offline. Because the next game I want to play after Elden Ring is Ori. I want to play Ori. And so I just don't think I'll get to Stray. But not that I don't think it looks good. It looks good. but I think everyone played it. Atrioc YouTube content got me to buy Hitman, and I have not regretted it. It felt like a bottomless pit of fun. A bottomless pit of fun is a very interesting way to describe it. It almost sounds negative. It sounds like you're falling to your death, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. The game is very, very fun. I've taken a pretty big Hitman break over the past few months, only doing the Hitman horses. I haven't played off stream at all. But today, I had my first real fucking Hitman grind from 6 a.m. 6 a.m., dude. Wake up, get on, start grinding like the fucking good old League of Legends days when you're trying to fucking make it. And if you guys weren't here, Ty Bamboozled, thank you for the 11 months. Sean, part 2, thank you for the 4 months. Chudsy, thank you for the 13 months. The wait for the new map was worth it just for the slapping contest? Yeah, it was pretty funny. What I did, I grinded at 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. to my first meeting. And if you guys weren't here, in the first 2.5 hours the game was out, I got the fastest time on Master. I got rank 1. And it was like out of like 50 people that completed it. And it was like 2 minutes, 36 seconds. And then I went to work, and I was at work all day. I tried to watch Linkus' stream. I tried to watch a Spectacle stream. And then and then I get off work, and I start to like grind again to try and get my mastery levels up and get ready to go. And I've been knocked down to like rank 12. So I kept grinding. And for the past few hours, like 5 to 7 basically, I grinded again. And Spaghetti-O. I got it again, baby. Back on top. Back on top. And this time it's out of hundreds. Legitimately back on top. Let's go. And I think I get even faster. Sub 1 minute is definitely possible. The guys on Pro are doing crazy. Like Tupla, obviously the winner of the my first contract contest, one of the most cracked gamers ever, has a 56 on Pro difficulty. And Pro and Master aren't really different on this map, so I'm sure he could port it over. But for now, I'm happy with this 104. Pretty nice. Link is still at number 10 from his run this morning, which is cracked. Yeah, it's just fucking dope. It's really fun. I love this game, dude. I love figuring stuff out. I love figuring stuff out. Be honest. Were you grinding during the meeting? No. I only thing I did during the meeting was I watched a Spectacle and Linkus to try and learn something about the map. Can you show your run? Yeah, I can find it. I did local record. Let's see if I can find it. Where's the Spectacle? I don't know if he did one. I don't know if he actually completed a run. They have been sort of wait, where's my... This is not my camera, is it? There it is. What's your overall impression of the map? The new map is pretty sick. It's probably, if it's like S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, F tier, it's a B. It's a B tier map. Only because the speedrun is I think gonna be a very small chunk of the map. Yeah, Twitch has been whacked today. Twitch has been crashing today and weird. What's an S tier map? An S tier map's like Sapienza is an S tier map. I thought Mendoza was an S tier map. Oh, let me see if Linkus wants to do something. Wait.
No.
I don't have headphones in. What do you guys say? Yo.
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 Yo. Did you guys want to do something? I'm down to do whatever. I was just going live.
I was only asking because you went live in the middle of the call, so I was like, did you have some special plans? Because I was thinking of heading out.
Oh no, if you're done, you're done. That's all good. I was just shooting the shit.
Okay, sounds
I
good.
don't think I have any plans or any ideas. I'm just gonna talk about the run and then I'm gonna go probably play some games.
Okay, sounds good. Well, thank you for chatting. Have a good one and good luck with your stream.
Sweet.
Peace out, Linkus.
Peace.
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 Have you played the bug fix map? What's that? Beating Elden Rington. Oh, am I still unmuted? Yeah, I'm muted. No, I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. I actually don't know. I just wanted to go live and talk about this fucking sick ass map, and I will probably go. What I wanted to do, maybe I'll do that offline, is I want to figure out what like a good trilogy route would be for this map, like what a safe route would be, because what I'm doing right now is not reliable. Have you played the slap contest? I did. It was really fun. It'll be in the video. It's Jonesy. Thank you for the tier 1. Big A, do you want to help me with my accounting homework? I would like to not do that, but it's kind of similar, right? Like it's almost me helping. I just won't do the helping part. Have you ever done a Hitman tier list? I mean, I can do it right now. Fucking easy. Hitman map tier list. Boom. Easily clapped. Wait, is this it? I want to make my own. How do I make my own? Create my own ranking. Okay, this is Bangkok. C. Berlin. S. I don't even know what this is because it's fucking reversed. Chongqing. A. Santa Fortuna. B. Colorado. D. I don't know I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. Hey, babe.
Crash.
Are you crashing the stream?
Crashing the stream.
Yeah. Yeah, you're crashing the stream.
I thought you were playing, so there's nothing to crash.
Yeah, well, I was doing a tier list. Everyone's saying Poggies Ari though. Poggies.
Alright. Boring.
Hey, it's all yours if you want it. Do you want to do a Hitman tier list? Take that as a no. She's not the biggest Hitman fan. In fact, I have to be honest with you guys. Rank streamers by how they good as president. I'll do that probably later. I don't know that's it today. I'm sort of in a Hitman mood today, but I'll see what I want to do. What have you played more, League or Hitman? League of Legends by a fucking 100 million miles. I've played League of Legends like 100x more than Hitman. Descriptivist. No Elden Ring today? I might do Elden Ring today. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do today. I woke up at 6 a.m. and I haven't slept yet. So I don't know. I might even not stream. Or I'll just do a short stream or we'll watch something. I don't know. Is Hitman your number 2? No. Shardbound is my number 2. Most I've ever played is League of Legends. Then it's Shardbound. Then it's Hitman. What'd you think of the Millennia fight? I loved it. It was sick. It was really fun. Not gonna play Mario. Is this a new map? Is it custom or is it made by it's by the devs? It's the first official new map of Hitman 3. It's a brand new release. Happened this morning at 6 a.m. We woke up. We grinded it for 3 hours. Then I had to go to work. I got rank 1 when I left at 9 a.m. Then I came back and I was fucking blown down the ladder. And then I got rank 1 again between 5 and 7 p.m. And then when I wake up tomorrow, I'm sure everyone's going to have like fucking 30-second times. And we'll see what I want to do then. Because what I want to do now actually is fucking start working on a run you can get every single time. Go on LSF from your morning war record time. Oh, that's sick. Really? That's hype. On Hitman. We're on LSF for Hitman again. Instead of leaking things or fighting with Mizkif. We're back to Hitman. Yeah, yeah. Can you show us the map? Oh, yeah. Let me show you the map. Let me show you around this map. This map is so fucking schnasty. There's a lot of fun things you can do. The thing that like is the coolest is the slap contest.
The second you see that tower light up, you radio me. Got it?
So like what you can do is you can go over here, right? Got a pistol? I use this.
It seems that Crest is waiting for Akka to call a meeting. Getting them both
Take out my sniper rifle.
Save some time.
Make this leak.
Akka must be using the
See how it's leaking a bunch of oil?
Crest when she wants a meeting. It shouldn't be too
Then
difficult to
walk
explain
all the way back. The famous 2-coin strat. Hey. Then enter the slapping contest.
Competition between the militia and the locals.
Ready up.
I wonder what Crest would think of a newcomer besting his people.
How are you?
Pow!
Thinks he's a champion just because he got the better of one noodle arm lightweight. He wouldn't stand a chance.
Who's next? Oh, really? Talking a big game, buddy.
Hey,
Step the fuck up.
you go show him what real competition looks like, man.
Hey, Big A, I missed the last 2 streams, but I want to say congrats on the upcoming wedding. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm excited for it. Oh, let's see what you got. Ah. Pow!
Oh, come on. That was so cheap. Let him get away with that, can we? Go show him how it's real.
Show me how it's done then. What's funny is they never slap you. You just get to beat the shit out of them.
I'll smack that blank look right off your damn face.
Okay, but I always get to go first, and then you always die. Let's go! Pow!
Alright. I guess I'm gonna have to be the one who puts a shit heel in his place.
Don't call me a shit heel.
Yeah, alright, big shot.
Hey, what happens if I don't press it? Like, what happens if I just let it sit there?
Oh.
I got this number from a minister. He said you might be interested in some of the opportunities my organization could provide. We do a lot. We work with business and technical criminals. We've broke the occasion.
Are you gonna slap me?
And a friend suggested you be
Checking in.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
not all. Strictly on the book.
I can block it?
We prefer
You gotta be kidding me.
He fucking... My face was so tough, he shook it off his hand. Metal jaw, baby. All right, now I'm going to really strike. Bitch!
Look at you. You're a mess. You better just be having an off night. Because if some damn drifter is slapping the shit out of some of my top guys,
Did he
we're gonna
freeze
have
his
a
hand or
situation.
something?
You ever heard of the Bob Marley song No Woman, No Guy? It's No Woman, No Cry, dude.
Oh, what an embarrassment.
Sorry,
By the way, this is the speedrun strat.
just
This is what I did for the speedrun strat.
he doesn't even flinch. And when he hits you,
All right, last guy.
I thought that shit about seeing stars was just in cartoons.
He who? Which one?
Bald guy.
I'm not bald. I have a fucking full clown wig. This guy's enjoying it. This guy's enjoying the show. All right, I pick up my briefcase.
Are you the one who schooled my people?
Yeah, I'm the one.
Well, I want to talk to you about something. In private. Nothing sinister. There's no hard feelings here. I just have an offer for you.
Yeah, tell me all about it.
Yeah, that's all I ask.
I'm not bald. I have a wig. It's not a wig. This is just natural hair.
Hey, nice night, isn't it?
What's your favorite thing about this map? Well, the thing about this map is the fucking Molotov.
Cheers.
Apart from the Molotov, I think. What was really fun about this map? I mean, I did a lot of the side quests, so I'm trying to think of one that stood out.
Not the prettiest corner of the
Oh,
island.
there's a really cool. There's like a mad scientist on this map, and if you find a poison frog hopping around and give him the frog, he turns it into a fucking sick grenade. A grenade that explodes instantly and gets people sick. It's a very powerful item, and it unlocks permanently.
Could be out of earshot now.
Practical.
I've been planning some operations. Heists, if you want to be Hollywood about it. Certain prominent individuals, government facilities,
Anyway,
big targets.
This guy talks a big game, and he doesn't seem to understand that he's sitting in a big fucking puddle of oil. I don't know how dumb you have to be to not feel the squish and the smell of standing in a big puddle of oil. But eventually, he's going to drop his cigarette on the floor, his cigar on the floor, and it's going to be a fucking problem for him.
Someone who could be an inside man but won't buckle under
Clueless.
intense interrogation if he's caught. I'd do it myself, but my time and expertise would be better spent covering our tracks. And you've shown me that my guys aren't up for the job either. I need someone I can depend on.
Yeah,
I
okay.
can hold my own.
I know we only just met, but you have this quality to you. I can't really
Yeah.
pin it down. It's familiar but alien at the same time, and your face. Don't take this the wrong way, but it feels like if I looked away for a minute, I'd completely forget every feature.
You'd forget every feature of my
You won't
face.
Be my missing piece here. I don't need or want a decision right
Interesting.
now. This is a life-changing choice. It could be the start of some big things for you, but there would be no backing out. I don't need any more disappointment.
Yeah.
Make sure this is what you really want. I'll be here for a few more days at least, so no rush.
I'll think about it.
Ooh! It truly was an accident kill. I cannot be blamed. That is not the hitman's fault.
Yeah, pretty sure. Huh? All right, out.
That's a dumbass. This is the dumbass alert. Oh, there's a kill you can do where you lure them both into a shack and then load an old antique cannon at the top of the hill and blow the shit out of both of them at the same time. That one's pretty good. There's a kill you can do where you fix this guy's engine and then leak this thing, and he tries to fix the engine and then blows himself up. That's pretty good. His men must have hated him. Yeah, clearly. You can kill him with this boat. I'm trying to think of the other crazy kills. You can... What else was on this map? Oh, yeah, you can wake up his favorite waitress, and then so he goes to eat lunch with her, and then have her poison the meal. That's pretty good. I don't know what else. I don't know. I tried it all. Now, listen, I got like all the challenges. I just knocked them out. So I'm fucking full unlocked. I like there's no mission stories by having to deal with satellite. Yeah, it's a little annoying. You know, you want to get the kills and get out, but it does make the mission a little more interesting for routing. Having to go here, here, and here. Like, basically, wait. Here, here, and here is, like, more interesting than just here and here. Guard, panic, and remote EMP has been pretty solid for me. Yep. How'd you rate that overall? I rated a B. I rated a B out of normal tier. I think it's good. It's not great. I don't like maps that are dark. But I'm very happy the map has a lot of public space. I think the best maps in Hitman are where you can just walk around being yourself and nobody bothers you. And then you can sort of figure out fun stories and unique plans and get items. And then you sneak into areas you're not allowed to be and find disguises and stuff. That's like the coolest. I hate Hitman maps where it's like all trespassing. Glad to see the clown back in action. Yes, sir. Temporarily. I mean, I see the weddings really soon, but I was very excited to grind the new map, and I'm very happy I was able to grind out a couple rank 1s. Anyway, I'll show you the. Let me show you guys the video, and then I don't know what I'll do. Let's see.
What do you do with her guard? You can see here it takes like 5-6 seconds, like long ass seconds of fire burning to actually kill them.
Yeah.
And it takes 3 seconds after that to get a.
Oh, I was muted, bro. I was muted. Oh. Bro, it's just a spectacle and Linkus's dumb voice. And I have a big fucking pop-off. Fuck. Maybe they can get the pop-off from their stream, actually. Maybe we can sync the audio somehow with the pop-off from their stream. Damn, that's fucking awful.
Dude, man, rendition.
Actually,
Wait,
like-
legitimately, that
Exact-
sucks
Yeah.
ass.
Getting them both in one
All right.
place would certainly save some.
take your bet.
I'm actually fucking mad. The videos are fucking muted. Reenact the pop off.
You
Yeah!
can't disguise as a pirate. Talked about all the time.
Right.
Yeah, you're.
Bro, I actually did so much talking.
Rank 1?
Dude!
108?
Dude, look at this. Look at this fucking when I do the pop off. Wait, go to the end here.
I'll let Diana and Olivia know.
Look, I'm popping off.
Lost champ.
Pausers? 108?
108.
Sure.
Did you do that all on your own too?
Damn.
Damn.
Rank 1? What? No.
Wait, is it actually rank 1 in the world?
Holy shit. Damn, dude. I you know what? I was saying this. I was like, you might be an older guy.
Okay.
Like, you're pretty good at roots. Fuck.
Look here,
How does he
leaderboard
come up with
global.
them?
That's so fucked.
108.
Dude, that's so fucked. Well, hopefully we can get the audio from their stream and sync it. That's so fucked, dude. Oh my god. No fucking. VOD is out? No, this is the off stream grind. This is this happened just now. Where's the roll record now? No, this is it. Oh yeah, that's the fucking thing. There it is. See. But only for now, because someone will do it sub minute. And I don't think I'm gonna grind anymore for tonight. Atrioc on the economy. Atrioc on the economy. It sucks, but things will be okay. Don't listen to doomers. Atrioc when muted for a pop-off. That's so fucked. Yeah, I'm doomer about this. It sucks when I got back-to-back rank 1s and I was muted for my pop-offs. The point of grinding is for the fucking pop-off. I have not played Stray yet. I don't think I will. There's just not that many kills to show, though, honestly. I could try to mess around for, like, a safer version of the strat. Can you do Hitman Horses level? Yeah, we can. Do the DLCs? What DLCs?
The second you see that tower light on the radio, got it? Aka's not gonna get any friendlier if she calls a meeting. Huh?
We'll see if that kills. Can I get over here inside?
Aka's out of the way. Good work.
I don't think I
That's
killed
one
him.
problem taken care of.
No, it didn't. Yeah, I don't want to grind. I just wanted to see if I can get a more consistent.
Hey, what the hell's happening?
Sheesh. Oh yeah, I used the thing. I missed. But he didn't even. He didn't see me.
You all right?
He didn't see me. Whoa, buddy.
Hey, you can't be here.
I didn't work. He doesn't want to grind. I do. I love to grind, but I grind it all day. Have you run Haven at all since the patch fix, or is it strictly the new map? No, I've only done the new map. Well, we could do actually. We could take a few minutes and I want to check out the fucking Molotov. So check this out. Look at this out. Haven got fixed? Yeah, but yeah, I mean, the thing about Haven is that all the bugs we've like fucking learned to play around over the fucking year. So it's not going to change the route too much, I think. So there's this new item. This is the big thing that was released on the new map is this Molotov cocktail. And it might change fucking everything. Because, give me the clown. Clown casual. I tried the Molotov, looks really bad. I think that's wrong, dude. I think the thing about the Molotov is no more dumbbell gambit. No more dumbbell gambit.
Welcome to.
Take out this Molotov. Look at this thing. Put it like right, let's say here. Oh, that was definitely an explosion, right? Put it a little farther away. So if they're close to the Molotov when it explodes, it's an explosion kill. And you lose Silent Assassin, and it's useless. But if they only get hit by the fire, if they're in a wider range, it counts as an accident kill for some fucked up, no sense reason. And so you can use it to get fucking accident kills anywhere, like fucking in the open. Dude, you can get accident kills all over the place. So it's going to change some routes. I mean, it sounds pretty fucking crazy for speedruns. It's just wild that, like, the guards would be like, if they're near a Molotov, oh, yeah, that was definitely a Hitman. And then if they're burned alive by the flames from a Molotov that was slightly farther away, they're like, yo, this is clearly an accident. There's no way this could be foul play. Yeah, look, perfect. Look at that. See, burns alive. It's horrendous. But it's an accident. It's a non-target. I mean, it's an accident kill. Which is fucking crazy. So, like, if you find the right setup, so you could chuck this at, like, almost any enemy in the right, like, distance. And be able to just keep running along, keep green guns. Can you drag a burning body? You don't need to. If they die as an accident kill, then their body can get found. That doesn't matter. So it's just it's very interesting for the speedrun side of things. It makes me want to. I mean, listen, I gotta resist. Today was all good grind day, but I'm not gonna. But if I don't know, maybe post wedding or something. I could spend a lot of time going through every map and really like thinking about routes, and because these new items are crazy. Also, the new item is this. This fucking thing. Check this out. It was where was it? Distractions. Oh, here it is. Tools. This new fucking gas grenade. Maybe on your honeymoon? Yeah, exactly. We're gonna take our honeymoon to a PC cafe.
Welcome to Paris, 47.
Is it an accident if you throw it in the fire hits? No, you're good. But if they see you throw it, you're in trouble. You take out this gas grenade. And it explodes instantly.
Sir, don't throw things.
It's like a long-range clown fart. I missed, but... The gas grenade exists already? No. A time-delayed gas grenade exists. It's not very good. Because it bounces, and they hear it, and they turn at it, and it... This is instant.
Welcome to Paris.
Which is big. It's a big difference. So it's basically just a ranged fucking... you know, it's just as good as... There. Boom. And he's just instantly sick. And, like, you might even be able to fucking bomb launch it, dude. There's, like, a ton of things you could do with it. So they'll always get sick and then they'll go to the bathroom. And, like, that can definitely be abused and used. Definitely. Like, there's a ton of interesting ways that could be used. So between that and the Molotov, I mean, it bears looking at every single map again and seeing what these two new items can do for all the routes. I mean, there's so many concepts. All the routes are currently really good, so I don't think they'd change too much. Most of them are pretty optimized, but there's always a chance it could be better. And yeah, you could bomb launch a fart, dude. Do you have to line up a shot in Colorado anymore? Yeah. I don't think it's in Colorado because everything's far away. Was there a reason they added them in? Is the Molotov also an accident kill? It is, but only if they're in the far distance. The thing about the Molotov is, like, if you're close to it, it still counts as an explosion kill, which is you lose green guns. So you have to be very precise with how you place it, which is why it seems like it's not. I mean, it's gonna take a while for people to figure out the true effects and learn lineups and stuff. But like the one I was thinking most about was Haven. However, I couldn't even fit it in. That's the only problem is you can't even really fit it in. You just don't have the item slots. Oh, interesting. Unless there's a good spot. But there's not. Haven wouldn't really change because of the lack of item slots. Oh, how interesting. I guess you could try just fucking yeeting a Molotov. I did not take the day off. I went to work today. I woke up at 6 a.m. I grinded Hitman until 10. Like 9:50. Then I went to meetings all day. And then at around 5:30, I started. I joined a call with Linkus, and we grinded a bunch. Till now. So I've been going all day. I've been going hard all day. It was a full ass day. I'm actually a little fucking wonked and zonked, but I was so excited about this fucking map. So if I take this fucking Molotov, it's illegal to hold. But maybe I can go right here. And then toss it.
2 targets remaining.
Accident kill. Interesting. Imagine how Spectacle streamed. Yeah, Spectacle also went fucking dumb hard. He streamed all night. I work from home. what if I get in here, crouch down.
2 targets remaining.
It's too close. Yeah, he burns alive. But like exactly that, but a little farther away. And then I don't have to go and shoot him and go around and poke him and what makes a Molotov an accidental kill? I have no fucking idea, dude. The game, they just released this item that's kind of broken. I don't know if they're going to patch it or not. I don't know if it's intentional or unintentional. But the fucking Molotov, if it's a far distance, accident kill. Like the flames are an accident kill and the explosion is not. So it feels unintentional, but you know, they don't have a history of patching shit like this, so. Who saw me? That guy. That guy saw me throw.
2 targets
Threw it
remaining.
slightly forward, but he got burned. Big A, love the YouTube content and the first stream Pogs. Hey, welcome. Today's not a great first stream. I've been growing all day. I woke up at 6 a.m. and grinded Hitman and then worked and then grinded Hitman some more. So I'm just sort of in a little bit of a Hitman grind mode, which is usually more for me than for the stream. But welcome. Is there anything you don't like about Ambrose? I have to play it more. It's only the first day. But I didn't. The stories were kind of not great. They weren't memorable. But there's still more map to explore. It's a cool map. It's interesting. I think it'll be really fun for Hitman Horse. Is my thoughts. It worked. Holy shit! It worked. Look at that.
2 targets
Dude's fucking dead, burned alive, green guns in a public place.
care of.
And I could just turn around and walk out. Holy shit. Yeah, you just that's it. That's what I'm saying. For every map, you could learn a lineup, dude. You could learn a little lineup where you could just toss a fucking grenade in the middle of a room and just find the exact right distance. And all of a sudden, you're getting fucking in and out hella quick with accident kills. It just feels busted. You did not miss Scrub Daddy Club. It hasn't happened yet. Game breaking for speedrunning? We'll see. We'll see. The problem is so many of the speedruns are already so optimized that you actually can't fit in like an extra item or to slow down and throw things. If you could have the Agent 47 voice actor say anything, I don't know. Something about the clown. Would you speedrun Hitman 3 again if the strats were wildly different? I would want to be one of the people making the wildly different strats. I love routing. The most fun thing about this game is routing. How'd you get Molotov? It came out today in the brand new map. Holy shit, Jerry caught on fire and died. Thank God someone called this inconspicuous clown here to cheer everybody up. Yeah, I'm just here to cheer people up. When somebody burns alive to death in the gym, you're going to want a clown there to put a happy spin on things. How'd you get Master Sword so fast? I watched a Spectacore and Linkus play during the day, and I knew how to like do all the stuff to grind the mastery, and I just fucking knocked it out. Do you think Hitman strats would work IRL? Do you think dressing up as a clown and walking into a crowded gym and throwing a Molotov cocktail and then walking out scot-free would work IRL? Yes, I do. It's so brazen it just might work. I think it's funny that after like a few minutes, the guards just kind of like go back to their fucking lives. Like a guy was just murdered here. Or if it's an accident, it's the worst accident you've ever seen. Wait, whoa, easy does it. Oh, now I'm suspicious? Did I do this? No. It couldn't be me, and I resent the accusation. What? So, I don't know. There could be something on this map, for sure. But a lot of the other maps, I don't think it makes any sense, to be honest. Like, I don't know how you'd fit it into... Maybe... Could it go into New York at all? Not really. You're already shooting her in the head. That's already really good. No. You wouldn't go into Dubai. Maybe Berlin. Not Mendoza. Oh, actually, wait a minute. 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 Hold the phone. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Wait a minute. Brain blast incoming. Hold your horses and hold the phone. Ring, ring. I'm holding. Molotov strategy. Wait a minute. I'm already thinking here. If you made custom contracts, would you ban Molotovs? I don't think we're... It came out today, bro. Let's let the things breathe before I fucking worry about banning it. They might even patch it. I was worried about it in Linkus' chat earlier, but I actually... the more I thought about it, I'm less worried about it. Yikes, yikes, yikes. It's got a lot of restrictions, you know? If they see you throw it, you're caught. Ooh, it's like... Am I local recording? It's probably lagging for that reason. Alright, so my strategy would be to take out this Molotov. That was not an accident kill. But imagine it was. Because I just had to... Wait, I don't have to drop anything. Wait, so I don't have to drop anything. So then I could just go like this. And she runs this way, hopefully. I think I was a little late. I think I stopped. Let me try this again. What about tossing the Molotov into the room in Dubai? Yeah, you could do that. And maybe you will. But I don't think it's a big time saver. Does the Molotov work through walls? It does. I mean, it works in the range. I just think you could get a lot of extra time on the cutscene. Is basically what I'm thinking. Hey, Atrioc, long-time listener, 16th time backseater. Like, whatever you said next, thank you. I do appreciate it. I live for my backseaters. The reason I stream is so my backseaters have something to do. Ah, shit. That's fucking sick. Alright, she saw me, but I'm late. Okay, wait. This could work. Maybe I work on it on my own time, though. That's sick. That's actually so fucking sick. Because rather than setting up the coin and then the fucking RFID chip on the chandelier and then shooting the thing so it falls on his head, I just fucking chuck a Molotov at his fucking face. And it's green guns. Ah, shit. Can you throw the Molotov at the bank window in New York? You can't throw it that high. You can't throw it that high. You can bomb launch it. Theoretically, if you could find a way to clear the bank lobby, you could bomb launch a Molotov to the 3rd floor and burn the bank director alive in her office and not have to go up there. But then you'd have to still get the course, so it probably... You still have to rob the bank. When's the next Marketing Monday? Probably on a fucking Monday, bro. Although, we'll see. This week I might be hungover. We're doing a little bachelor party. Dude, what the fuck? Why does it turn red? Why did it... Oh, she sees me. Interesting. I wonder if I'm late. Interesting. Favorite Hitman mission? Did you see the story about how teabagging in a game got people banned? Isn't that really old? The Popathon was your bachelor party, I thought? Yeah, that was my bachelor party for my real friends, my chat. And now I have to do one for my cringe friends that I know in real life. Like, Ludwig and Stans and my brother and my friends from high school. And it's like, ugh. I gotta hang out with these guys? In a suite? It's like, oh my god, come on. I would much rather be doing the Popathon with my real... Dude, it's actually lagging. Why does it go? It's she sees it. How interesting. She doesn't normally see it. Maybe it's because she's on fucking alert. She's on alert. It's not so convenient if she's on alert. This will take some time to route. I don't want to do it live because I can't think about the chat and route a Hitman speedrun at the same time. But, yeah, hearing it is not a problem, though. She has to see something to turn orange. I think she's getting panicked and then seeing me through the window. Enron hats are definitely coming back. Definitely coming back. There's a new summoning salt vid. We could watch that. Do it live. We love watching you do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. Do you understand that a way to get better at things, honestly, in life is to do same things and then make small, minor tweaks to get better and not wildly throw out ideas, just randomly throwing shit at the wall. You like refine things. That's why you get 1% better each time. Do you understand that's how the process works? That's how we got rank 1 this morning and then did it again at 7 and then did it again at 8. It's like you just keep making little process improvements. It's literally practicing. It's like, I don't think people understand how to practice. I think how do you like live your life? If the second something doesn't work, you throw it out and try something entirely new. How does the molly explode? I thought we were just a fire carpet. It is a fire carpet, right? Why needle when chainsaw? What does that mean? Imagine trying to learn how to play piano without playing something. Yeah, exactly. If you want to get good at like anything, like fucking piano, anything, you do the same thing over and over until you get it fucking refined. That's I don't know. I think that's one of the dumbest comments that I see is people like, why do you do the same thing over and over? So you're not noticing the small differences and you're not, I can't explain it to you. Listen. I think we're going to watch Summoning Salt. That's the plan. I didn't know there was a new video. That sounds fucking sick. So let me get ready. I'm gonna sit my white ass down and listen. Everyone, please get your white ass and sit down and listen, okay? And Summoning Salt's gonna educate us on what's going on with the fucking world. This is the real news. Forget what's going on in the economy. Forget what's going on in China. What's going on in the world of speedruns? Close this video. Close this. Let's bring up Summoning Salt. Oh, we love that sound. Just chatting. What kind of... Yes. No, non-white people can also sit if they want to. But they don't have to listen. All the whites have to listen, all right? They have to fucking learn. Okay, let's see what we're going to get taught. I heard he's got a squad now.
This
Like he's
is
full-time
Mario
and he's
Kart
got a
Double
squad.
Dash. And for a decade and a half,
Quality's got to go up, up, up.
it was known as one of the most polished games in the Mario Kart franchise. Most entries in the series are loaded with game-breaking shortcuts.
Everyone does seem to love Double Dash.
64 is famous for its large skips. Wii has a faulty checkpoint system. Super Circuit is perhaps more broken than any other. These games all have healthy time trial competition, and both non-shortcut and shortcut world records that have been tracked for many years. But then there's Mario Kart Double Dash. Immediately upon its release in 2003, a shortcut was found on Waluigi Stadium. And for the next 15 years, that was it. Double Dash has always had a competitive time trial scene, but it's been nearly exclusively non-shortcut racing. With one exception, the developers had managed to create a shortcut-free game. For years, Double Dash's speedrun scene grew, as players mastered its racing mechanics and optimized non-shortcut races. But all of a sudden...
Wait, I'm sorry, did I miss what he said? Can someone explain to me? There are no shortcuts in Double Dash, or there is a non-shortcut category. What is that? What is he trying to say? There was only shortcuts? For 15 years, there was only one shortcut? Oh, no one found one. Okay, that's way more interesting. I thought it was like a category with no shortcuts. Okay, so nobody found one. The game was just doesn't have fucking huge shortcuts. Okay, got it.
In 2018, Double Dash's reputation as a shortcut-free game was put on its head. A game that was almost completely void of any glitches quickly became one of the most broken in the franchise. This is the story of the Mario Kart Double Dash Shortcut Revolution.
Ooh. Shortcut Revolution is a gangster name for it. That was a better title, actually.
First off, what is a shortcut? Well, to count as an official shortcut in the Mario Kart time trial community, it not only has to save time, but also be unintended by the developer.
This is how I felt when I first started getting to speedrun Hitman, and you find out about the ability to like fuck with the guard's AI with triple shots and body shots. Before then, you have to be so fucking slow and like crouch around every corner, and like, but once you start being able to fuck with it, you just fucking blitz through everything. It felt like the game had no glitches to me in my mind before then, and then once I found out about that, it was like everything was different.
For instance, the jump at the start of Yoshi's Circuit doesn't count as a shortcut, since it was intentionally built into the course.
Yeah. Obviously.
Double Dash came out in November 2003. We don't know who discovered it, and it's unknown exactly when it was found, but by the end of 2003, a shortcut had been discovered. And for the next 15 years, it would remain the only shortcut in the game. This is Waluigi Stadium. About 2/3 of the way through a lap, you can drive off this slope and hit into the fence with enough speed to get thrown into the air.
Okay.
If you make it high enough, Lakitu thinks you fell off from this bridge,
Idiot.
which is right before the finish line. So he picks you up and places you down there. It saves just under 2 seconds per lap and can be performed
Lakitu's
on
a paid
all
off ref.
3 laps. While it's unclear exactly when this trick was discovered,
only saves 2
it's
seconds.
known to have existed within a month and a half of the game's release. And quickly, There was discussion on the Double Dash forums over whether or not shortcut times should be put on the website. Ultimately, the community decided that since the shortcut was one of a kind, it wouldn't be tracked on the website. So, the player's page contained a space for non-shortcut records on every track, but nothing for Waluigi Stadium shortcut. Still, some players chose to drive shortcut races anyway.
A game with no fucking shortcuts, and they fucking exclude the one guy who comes up with the one shortcut? That's cringe as fuck. What's the point of speedrunning? Goddamn.
Began to be set in December 2003, but video proof was much less strict back then. Even more so for an unofficial category not on the main website. However, one 3-lap video from back then still exists. A run from 2004 by...
Yeah, it is where, like, in the early speedrun days, the very early ones, there's a lot more, like, resistance to glitches and shortcuts. And it's, like, nowadays, like, really cool. Speedrunners love it.
Pusen. And, yep, it looks like it's from 2004, alright. The biggest strategy he used was executing frequent mini-turbos.
This is how I watch all YouTube.
By starting adrift with
240p.
R, moving the stick in the opposite direction and back to neutral twice, and then releasing R, you get a short boost of speed. Mini-turbos are key to getting fast times, and Ipusen performed them constantly through his 3 laps. He also did the shortcut on the right slope instead of the left, which was slower but likely a bit easier. The biggest driving technique discovered was A-Tech, first seen in runs from 2004 but expanded upon by JSX in February 2006.
Couldn't be a better name than that.
If you release accelerate between mini-turbos, the cart sways back and forth less, saving fractions of a second as you're able to take straighter lines and more direct paths forward.
F-Tech.
Thanks to that and other small driving optimizations,
I'll go back 1 second.
Direct paths forward.
He was just saying how
Thanks to
A-Tech
that
is
and
about
other small driving optimizations,
flick back and forth,
the record
so you're staying on
still
the line.
sees competition to this day, with the most recent world records being set in late June 2022. But it all started back in 2003. Double Dash was brand new. There was reason to believe that this shortcut was just the beginning, and that in a few short years, there would be skips all over. That's how it went for previous games in the franchise, and that appeared to be happening in Double Dash just the same. But instead, this game's history took a different path. Years passed, still no new shortcuts.
I've never heard of this.
The game's time trial scene grew bigger and...
I've legitimately not heard of this in any game at all, where the speedrun has no glitches found in 15 years. That I've never. Is there any other game even close to that? That's so unlikely. It's not a common. Are they? Ooh, oh, is it because they were actively avoiding it? Like the community was shutting it down. Even with a player base of 10, you'd think someone would
bigger. And by the mid-2000s, it was vibrant,
glitches, you know?
with top players from all over the world. But other than the occasional Waluigi Stadium race, the competition was exclusively non-shortcut. The focus was on optimizing every last millisecond from the 16 courses, improving lines, performing more mini-turbos, and implementing A-Tech. By 2008, Mario Kart Wii was released, and within months, that game had massive ultra shortcuts breaking its tracks. Mario Kart Double Dash, several years older, still had just one shortcut. The years continued to pass, and suddenly, 5 years turned into 10. Still, there was nothing new. Mario Kart Double Dash was an unbreakable game, and that's all there was to it. In over a decade of searching, absolutely nothing had been found.
That's crazy.
Well, okay, there was one thing. In Mario Kart Double Dash, courses are surrounded by invisible planes that are nicknamed Lakitu zones. When you fall off a track and collide with one of these zones, that's Lakitu's cue to pick you up and drop you back on the track.
Okay.
But this system isn't perfect. Suppose you fall off and manage to not hit a Lakitu zone. What happens? Well,
Interesting.
in that case, you've officially made it out of bounds, and Lakitu still picks you up, but he sets you back somewhere a bit different.
Wait, what?
No matter where you go out of bounds, Lakitu sets you just behind the finish line. Since you never hit a Lakitu zone, the game doesn't know where to put you, and sets you down right at the end of the course. Unfortunately, crossing the finish line doesn't count a lap.
Oh.
But at the very least, this did provide some intrigue.
Well, that's okay. I mean, that makes it a little more interesting because that would have been very straightforward. It would go out of bounds anywhere you can at any time, and then immediately get a lap. That's better. I mean, it's better that it doesn't do that because that would be too straightforward.
If players could somehow figure out a way to get a lap to count, warping straight to the finish line would save massive time. Out-of-bounds mechanics were discovered shortly after the game's release, but for many years it wasn't paid much attention. Despite its promising nature, the simple fact was that without getting the lap to count, it wasn't really a useful trick.
Yeah, doesn't
But
seem
still,
helpful.
for the next 15 years, players wondered if maybe there was something that could be done with it. Some way that the lap could count.
Something
and
tells
have a
me
shortcut be discovered.
Something tells me Summoning Salt, you're building to something. Something tells me they did find a way to make it count. Something about your tone. My keen intuition is telling me that perhaps maybe it's the 40 minutes of this video.
And
but
then
probably
2018
they do.
came around. The champion of Mario Kart
video
Double
just
Dash
ends.
at that point was named Goomba. And in August,
appropriate.
he saw this random guy's video on Mario Kart Wii. And in it, he saw that game's community figure out the checkpoint system and use it to break courses and create massive shortcuts. Meanwhile, in 15 years of Double Dash, its checkpoint system had yet to be solved. But was it possible? Could a lap count when most of the driving is skipped? Well, Goomba finally decided enough was enough. He began a deep dive into the inner workings of the game, attempting to figure out exactly what conditions had to be met for a lap to count.
Okay.
And over the course of several months, with the contributions of community members like Lothjohn and Tarsa, Mario Kart Double Dash's code was cracked.
This is what I'm saying. Even with a small player base, it just takes one grinder. One grinder can fucking find the glitches, can shave down the times.
There are 3 conditions that must be met for a lap to count in Mario Kart Double Dash. Condition 1. You must start the lap in checkpoint 0, the first checkpoint on the map. Each course in the game is broken up into invisible checkpoints, which are used to help keep track of how far you've driven. This condition is pretty straightforward. For a new lap to start, you must be touching the first checkpoint of the course. Condition 2. You must have credit for driving through every checkpoint.
Oh.
Checkpoint bit counters in the game keep track of...
Now that's interesting. That really... I wonder why they don't do that in all the games. That feels like that would void all glitches. I'm sure it doesn't because there's 40 minutes left in this video, but like requiring you to be in every checkpoint means there's no way you could skip half the map or... Right? I feel like that covers all your bases. It obviously doesn't because it exists in this game and it clearly has glitches, but it feels like it would.
Whether or not you've touched any given checkpoint during a lap. If you haven't, it's set to 0, and if you have, it's set to 1.
Okay.
In order for a lap to count, every checkpoint must have a bit counter set to 1, which would intuitively mean that you're
because look, go back to this. Look. Wait, look at this.
Every check.
So imagine you're right here, right? And then you fucking do a fucking sick yeetus, Fall Guys style, and you fly over this gap right here. That's normal for a player to do, right? And so you didn't catch this checkpoint. Your lap doesn't count? That seems fucking crazy. They cover this? Okay, I'm sorry.
Point must have a bit counter set to 1, which would intuitively mean that you're not allowed to skip driving through any checkpoints. However, on Waluigi Stadium, you skip several when performing the shortcut.
Yeah, okay.
Why does the lap still count?
Good question.
Well,
Great
that's
question.
because
Smart
there's a
question.
workaround. If you hit a Lakitu zone and get picked up, you automatically get credit for every checkpoint between where you got picked up and where you were placed down. It's known as a lack hop.
Well, that's kind of a stupid rule. There's your problem, Miyamoto. I figured it out. I thought you had a genius plan that was unbreakable, and now you've got this dumb fucking goofy Lakitu exception, and you've goofed it. You fucked it all up.
And is the only way around
Miyazaki
having to
was
touch
dumb
every
for that
single
one, dude.
checkpoint.
George R.R.
And
Martin
finally,
goofed when he coded that in.
Condition 3. Your race completion must be greater than your number of laps completed.
What does that mean?
Double Dash has an internal counter called race completion that starts at 0 and gradually increases as you drive around the course. Once you complete a lap, it hits 1 and then continues counting up again. The reason this matters is because of a failsafe developers put into the game, the 50% rule. If your race completion ever jumps up by 50% or more, it rounds down and you lose credit for all you've driven through the lap. What? So if you go out of bounds 30% of the way through a track, then are warped to the finish line, your race completion is set to just below 0. Since this is less than the 0 laps that you've completed, you won't get credit for a lap. Together, these 3 rules were designed to prevent any shortcuts from existing in Mario Kart Double Dash. And for 15 years,
it's very dumb they threw in the Lakitu thing, because if not, this is pretty rock solid. Like, that's a pretty elegant solution to stop shortcuts, and then they threw in the Lakitu thing, and it's going to fucking bust them wide open. It's like they built the fucking sickest bank vault in the world, and then they fucking put a don't press me button that opens the whole thing. It's like, okay, well, this is awesome. It's a very thick vault, but yeah, it's like a Death Star. They built the Death Star and put in the fucking proton torpedo exhaust pipe.
They worked nearly flawlessly. Goomba hadn't figured this all out by late 2018, but he had a general understanding of how it worked. Now, he had to put it all together somewhere, and the course he looked at was Mushroom Bridge.
Okay.
He had to not only get credit for driving through all the checkpoints, but also avoid cutting out more than 50% of the course at a time. It was gonna have to be a 2-step process. To get checkpoint credits, he took the lack hop mechanic to the next level.
Okay.
By going on the grass just before the finish line, you can use a mushroom and release brake at the last moment to fly forward and hit a Lakitu zone. This zone is in front of the finish line, but because of where you hopped off, you're put back just before the finish line. And since you get credit for all checkpoints between where you're picked up and where you're set down, you get credit for every checkpoint on the course.
Told you.
That was step 1. The next step was to
There's your
get race
downfall.
completion for the lap to count. Together with Lothjon, Goomba took a look at the bridge right before the start. By precisely jumping off at about 87% completion, you can hit the wall on the other side at about 37%. This is a decrease of only 50%, so it's valid as far as the game is concerned. You then respawn at 85%, once again less than 50%, and have therefore earned race completion for an entire lap. So, it was possible to do a lack hop to get checkpoints, then turn around and quickly do a bridge hop to get race completion.
Oh, interesting.
That satisfies both conditions 2 and 3. So if you drive over the finish line to enter the first checkpoint box, a lap counts. On September 15th, 2018, Double Dash's first shortcut in 15 years was born.
2018, it's so recent.
Goomba's first 3-lap record with video clocked in at 1:15.639, about 2.5 seconds ahead of the non-shortcut record.
Wait, what? This dude studied the fucking mechanics of the game 15 years later, and it's 2 seconds faster than a guy just driving normally? What? He fucking jumps off and skips half the track? That's fucking crazy.
He drove the first lap normally, then performed a shortcut on lap 2, and finished with a normal lap 3.
Oh, he only did it for one lap.
Doing the shortcut more than once per race wasn't possible, as you needed a mushroom for the lack hop, and your mushrooms are taken away when picked up by Lakitu. Over the following few days,
that makes sense.
Goomba and a runner named J98 would trade the record down to a 1:14, each time doing the shortcut once and driving 2 laps normally. However, Goomba then figured out it was possible to do the lack hop without a mushroom.
Oh shit.
By going on the pillar next to the bridge, you have sufficient height that you can bounce off the ground and make it far enough without using a mushroom. This not only was faster than the old method, but also meant that, theoretically, the shortcut could now be done more than once in a race.
3 laps, baby.
However, doing the bridge jump once was hard enough. Doing it twice in a row seemed nearly out of the question. Later in September, J98 and Goomba each did more mushroom bridge attempts, lowering the record to 111. But still, nobody was able to get the shortcut more than once in a race. Players focused their efforts elsewhere, and the task of hitting 2 shortcuts was just too daunting. For over a year, that's where the record stood. But in March 2020, someone began playing Mushroom Bridge Shortcut. Only this time, it wasn't Goomba or J98.
Okay.
It was a relative newcomer to the game.
Until?
One who is ranked outside of the top 40. But he was ready to try and take down
Well, the top 40 doesn't matter in a pre-glitch
His
environment.
name was iMathy.
iMathy. iMath 2,
Mathy
right?
didn't have the driving skills of a world champion like Goomba. That meant that without anything new, his 111 was going to be awfully tough to beat. But he had one other option. He could go for 2 shortcuts in the same race. It had never successfully been pulled off before, but even with worse driving, it could be enough to beat Goomba. Mathy got to work grinding attempts, getting as good as he could at the bridge hop and
Love a
lack
good
hop.
grind.
And on March 2nd, 2020, he had this attempt.
Far away.
3?
Far into the mountain. That would.
3?
That makes sense. Okay, yeah, it worked. That's fine. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright, don't freaking lose this.
It's a straight shot.
Oh my god! There! It's so bad! But that's it. That's it. Sub 111. Let's go.
A new
Let's
record
go!
by less than a tenth of a second. Not to be outdone, world champion Goomba came back, and over the next few days, the two of them traded world records. However, over the next several months, Mathy would pull ahead, as he was able to line up faster for the lack hop and improved his driving around the course.
Yeah, let's fucking go, dude. 107, 325.
So now, a 1 out of 3 shortcut run had been optimized, a 2 out of 3 shortcut run had been optimized.
Yeah.
There was only one thing left to do.
Let's see it.
Hit the shortcut on all 3 laps.
3 out of 3, baby. Giga, Chad, 3 out of 3.
A 3 out of 3 run was originally thought to be slower, since you could quickly line up for a lack hop after driving a lap normally. However, in February 2022, Mathy tested with save states and confirmed that, if performed optimally enough, a 3 out of 3 shortcut run would indeed save time. But actually hitting it was another story. Mathy had gotten quite good at executing the lack hop and bridge hop over the years, but he would need to do 3 of each in a row. That's 6 consecutive difficult tricks. It could take a while to grind this out. But just 4 days later, Mathy got himself on this run.
I hate when it says like that because I don't know if the run went well or not. I don't know if the pre-pause or pre-sag.
Let's go. This definitely works. Pog. Poggiest Pog. Let's go. Here we go.
Here we go.
Please.
Oh.
Oh, come on. Ah, 104.
He was a bit upset because he wanted a 103, not a 104. But history had still been made. This 104.363, the world's first 3 out of 3 run, is still the record today.
Oh, shit.
But let's not
That's
get
impressive.
ahead of ourselves.
I mean, this is pretty
As
recent,
far
right?
as shortcut discoveries are concerned, we're still in 2018. And at this point, the only time trial shortcuts in the game were Waluigi Stadium from 2003 and Mushroom Bridge from 2018. But just a month later, thanks to a better understanding of how checkpoints worked, Double Dash's third time trial shortcut would be discovered. Welcome to Bowser's Castle.
I'm downloading this song immediately. We're playing it on stream.
Bowser's Castle was quickly singled
Is this a
out
new
as
grind
a
song?
prime candidate for a shortcut. The reason why is because of the balcony. About 40% of the way through a lap on Bowser's Castle, you drive on a balcony directly adjacent to the finish line. Drive to 60%, and you're higher up on the same balcony. It seemed natural that with so many regions being so close together, you could somehow get credit for being further in the lap than you really were. But for a while, it didn't seem to be possible. However, after Mushroom Bridge's discovery, Lothjon and Goomba looked into Bowser's Castle. And thanks to exploiting a specific game mechanic, they figured out how to use the balcony to their advantage.
Okay.
This is the Atrioc hop.
Yeah, I invented it. I
As
don't make a big
mentioned
deal about it, but I did
before,
invent it.
Atrioc is when you release the A button between mini turbos to keep a straighter line. However, there's a side effect of Atrioc. Your kart's nose gets slightly lifted in the air. If you do a mini turbo with Atrioc, then perform a sharp turn after releasing A, and then press R and A while your nose is pointed up, your kart hops into the air. It's called an Atrioc hop, and is the only way to hop in Mario Kart Double Dash. So, after driving half a lap normally, you arrive at the balcony.
That's pretty insane that in a game that does not have a jump button, that you invented one. that is strange to be able to do that. Like that's yeah, fine, I'll do it myself. I don't know. That's crazy. You can climb the same amount of violin. Yeah, I don't know, but it's
Forming
it's
an
just-
Atrioc
that's
hop
also
in a
cool.
precise spot off the ledge, your race completion goes from 40% to 60% as you hit the upper balcony checkpoints, to 99% as you hit the finish line checkpoints, and back to 40% as you respawn.
Isn't that more than 50?
It never jumps up by more than 50% at a time.
40 to 99?
So your race progression increases by a full lap, and you get checkpoint credits upon respawning. This trick would go on to be nicknamed the flop. For laps 2 and 3, you can flop off the ledge, then lack hop to get checkpoint credits for the full lap, and complete the race having driven hardly any of it. So, Goomba got to work, and managed to hit the shortcut after a few tries on October 10th, 2018. A 2:09 run, ahead of the non-shortcut record by 7 seconds.
There we go.
Over the
That's
following few days, he'd cut down on the number of tries needed to hit it, taking the time down to 126. But on the 14th, Goomba would hit the first ever 3 out of 3. A run with 3 flops and 3 lack hops, and a final time of 106.
Yes, dude!
This dude got flops.
The winner, Tenko.
A month later, a runner named Rick Bick would be the first to cut out a lack hop by hitting the proper checkpoints on the flop. That lowered the record to just over a minute. But just 5 days later, Goomba would return to not only take the record back, but take it under a minute. Mario Kart Double Dash's first ever sub-minute world record.
Yes, dude.
For any level at all?
God, 59.
Get it?
And then,
That's
3
crazy.
years would pass. Goomba chose to play other courses in the game, and most other runners had little interest in shortcuts or just couldn't compete with him. But then
Goomba
Matthew
was too
came
far ahead.
along. At first, he struggled to set any records on Bowser's Castle, but in September 2021, he finally came through with a
Persistence.
58-second
The grind.
But what Matthew would do just 4 weeks later was far more impressive. He would discover another shortcut, known today simply as the Big Bounce. And this is why. The Big Bounce is essentially a larger version of the A-Tech hop. Instead of angling your cart's nose up with A-Tech, you want to very precisely maneuver your cart along the edge. By then rotating around, your nose is pointed up much higher than it would be from A-Tech.
Okay.
You can then use a mushroom and do a more extreme version of the A-Tech hop called the Extreme Hop.
Or the Big Bounce,
By using
right?
another mushroom when you land, you perform what's called a
Wait, it's... So there's the A-Tech hop, and then the bigger version is not called the Big Bounce. That's the Extreme Hop. But then we're getting to the Big Bounce.
Shroom Bounce and get even more air.
And that's the Shroom Bounce. This is the Shroom Bounce. So where do we get to the Big Bounce that you described?
Enough to hit the Lakitu zone and respawn on the balcony. This saves
This is
close
like how
to
Fall
10
Guys
seconds
names
if performed
fucking
optimally,
items.
but adds another layer of difficulty. Still, it didn't take long before Matthew was able to hit it in a run and lower the record by another 6 seconds.
Yeah! Oh, let's go.
That's crazy.
Nice
Unbroken
job,
for 3 years and you beat it by 6
Goomba
seconds.
didn't take long to respond, taking another 2 seconds off, mostly via a faster Big Bounce at the start. That's where the record stood for about 6 months. But in April 2022, Matthew would come back once more, and finished off a 49-second world record with one of the most sarcastic celebrations in speedrunning history.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Matthew's 49-second run stands as the record today. Bowser's Castle has had dramatic record cuts over the years, but without new strategies, it shouldn't go very much lower. After Bowser's Castle, it wasn't obvious which course would be next. There were several that had potential, although nothing that could quite be put together. One day in October 2018, Goomba was streaming on Twitch and wanted to demonstrate some shortcut theory for his viewers. So, he loaded up Mushroom City. Goomba showed his chat that if you could somehow hit this Lakitu zone from the bottom, the game would set you back on top and you'd skip a good chunk of the course.
Okay.
However, he had tested this before, and the lap didn't count when driving over the finish line. So, he drove forward to show his viewers how a lap wasn't counted.
And it was?
What? What? But that's not supposed to work.
Goomba had no idea what had happened, but he
Study the
quickly
VOD.
figured it out. This part of the course contains both checkpoint boxes 24 and 25. They extend infinitely upwards. If you touch the Lakitu zone in box 25, you never actually leave this box when you respawn, so neither race completion nor the checkpoint bit counter gets updated. If you touch it in box 24, on the other hand, you respawn outside of it, so the lap counts as it does on other courses.
Interesting.
So that was figured out in October 2018, but this was all just a proof of concept. Goomba had no method of actually touching the Lakitu zone from below. He did it before with a moonjump code. So, it remained on the shelf for the next 2.5 years. But in March 2021, Matthew saw...
Wait, that's crazy. He was demonstrating a trick that you couldn't do yet. So he glitched to show a trick that didn't work that he couldn't do yet, and it ended up working. That's crazy.
His method was quite similar to the Big Bounce on Bowser's Castle. You angle your nose up on a slope, then do an extreme hop, and do a shroom bounce to get enormous height and touch the Lakitu zone. As long as you do so in checkpoint 24, the lap counts. And just like that, the Mushroom City shortcut was born. Matthew was the first to set a 3-lap record on Mushroom City, just hours after the shortcut was discovered.
True.
This was quite a difficult trick to hit, and he still needed to drive well enough after for it to be faster than the non-shortcut record. But he did.
Oh, yeah. 133.369. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Fuck.
Goomba began doing attempts too, and thanks to a particularly fast shortcut hit,
this
he
motherfucker Goomba has been fighting for every record on every fucking map against everybody for the entire history of the game. This guy Goomba wants it all. Every one of these stories is like a different map, but it's somebody fighting Goomba.
And set the record.
Yes!
Over the following few weeks, the two of them would once again get into a world record battle. Matthew came up with a slightly faster way to do the shortcut from the front, and thanks to that, plus improved driving afterwards, the record came under a minute 30. But the biggest improvement would be discovered that September, when Matthew found that the shroom bounce wasn't needed. If you got your nose in the air enough and did an extreme hop, it was possible to reach the Lakitu zone without using a mushroom. Now, that technically opened the possibility of doing the shortcut more than once in a race.
Who wants to do that?
But it was an extremely difficult trick. Tougher than any other shortcut in the game.
Stop doing this setup. Everybody knows the golden rule of speedrunning is if it's possible, someone will do it. Eventually. If there's a trick that's very hard, but it's going to save a lot of time, somebody's going to fucking grind it, all right? It always happens. 4 times in this video it's happened.
Many months passed, and the record remained with just 1 shortcut out of 3. Doing it more than that was just too big of an ask. And then, on June 3rd, 2022, Matthew did this.
Slower.
The world's first 2 out of 3 shortcut hit on Mushroom City. To this day, it hasn't been replicated.
Sheesh!
Will a 3 out of 3 ever be done?
I'll knock out a 3
Maybe one
tonight.
day, but keep in mind how long 2 out of 3 took. For now, a 120.634 is where the record stands.
I'll knock it out
But
tonight,
these
dude.
3-lap runs aren't the only
Just do
types
what you
of
did
world
twice,
records
but
set
3
in
times.
Mario Kart Double Dash.
It's not hard.
The game keeps track of not only your fastest 3-lap race, but also your fastest individual lap on any given course.
To this day.
On the Double Dash players page, this is called doing a fast
was a
lap,
month ago.
or flap for short. So that means it's possible to...
Sorry, what? In a racing game, you call doing a lap fast a flap? Why? Fast lap is very descriptive. It's fine. What an unnecessary fucking...
to go to Bowser's castle and do a flop on your flap. I just wanted to say that. But anyway, flap world records are tracked right alongside 3-lap records and carry a similar level of prestige.
It's a time save.
But in 2021, a pair of shortcuts would be found that were slower for a 3-lap record, but would save time over a flap record. They would become the game's first flap-only shortcuts. First up, discovered in March 2021,
how does it even work?
We have Luigi Circuit. The shortcut on Luigi Circuit is one of the most clever in the game. Step 1 is to drive most of a lap
I'm one of the most clever in the game.
Then, before getting credit for the lap, you turn around and go back out to the front of the course.
What?
By doing an A-Tech hop, it's possible to get on this ledge right in front of the finish line. You then maneuver right next to this zipper, and let's go over the 3 conditions for a lap to count again. Your checkpoints and race completion are met by driving around the course, which you already did. But the first condition says you have to touch checkpoint 0. This is normally done by just crossing the finish line, but it can also be done by touching it from the other side. So, when you touch the zipper, You enter checkpoint 0 and start the lap with about a 1 second head start. The resulting time save means that you can have an individual lap slightly faster than what you'd normally get. Beyond this, the only optimization is how well you drive the subsequent lap. Since Matthew discovered the ATEC hop in March 2021,
1 second
he
on
and
one
Goomba
lap?
have alternated who drove better, trading the record back and forth several times. And at the moment, Goomba holds the record with a 23.390.
Oh shit.
The other flap-only shortcut is a little different. Instead of a 23-second lap, we're talking more like 6 or 7 seconds. And this time, we're headed out to the desert. Dry Desert had a lack hop that had been known about for years. If you drive away from the road and cross the finish line as you get picked up by Lakitu, you'll be dropped down behind the finish line with all your checkpoints updated. Unfortunately, this wasn't helpful unless you could somehow gain race completion along with it. And for years, there was no way to do that. However, all the way back in 2003, a player named Scott R did this on Dino Dino Jungle.
What is this? What am I seeing?
When a floor is sloped enough in Double Dash, and you drive into it with enough speed while your cart is sideways, it's possible to clip through it. You need to get a bit lucky with your cart's positioning, so it's on one side of the floor one frame and the other side the next.
Oh, interesting.
But the key is finding a floor sloped just the right way. It needs to be at the perfect angle so you can actually clip through it.
This happens in real
Sort
life.
of like this downed
That's
pillar
why I
on
don't
Dry
take any
Desert.
angular ramps.
This particular clip
Stairs
was
only.
discovered by Matthew, and since you land out of bounds, you get warped
I'm not getting
straight
clipped
to
through
the
the void.
finish line. So you can drive part of a lap, go out of bounds, then drive around again to stack your race completion higher. By then doing a lack hop to finish the lap, you get your checkpoints instantly to start lap 2, and upon crossing the finish line, you have yourself an incredibly short lap. Optimizations have been slim over the years, with just a fraction of a second being shaved off at a time. Matthew and Goomba set most of the records, but famed Super Circuit runner Rusty set a few records too.
Let's go, Rusty.
This actually isn't the fastest flap record in the game, as both Mushroom Bridge and Bowser's Castle have records in the 4-second range. The current record here is 6.437 seconds by Matthew, and it seems that it can only go down by a couple hundredths of a second at most. The key is getting a frame-perfect lap entry, combined with a small bounce when being dropped by Lakitu. But regardless, this record shouldn't be going much lower.
Okay.
That makes it 2 flap-only shortcuts, and 4 that can be done on 3 lap runs. Over the years, many have tried their hand at these shortcuts. Some courses have a leaderboard of a few names, while older ones like...
If these are the major ones, that's actually not that insane. I thought, based on this video, that we're going to see like absolutely fucking destruction of the game. Like 3-second laps and shit like that.
Waluigi Stadium have dozens. But there's still one more shortcut to talk about. To this day, only one person has ever pulled it off fast enough. The player was Matthew, and the course was Wario Coliseum. Wario Coliseum is a unique course. For one thing, it's the only course in the game where you drive just 2 laps for the race to be complete. But it's also got many places you can launch yourself off the road, which gave it huge potential for a shortcut. Throughout 2021, out of bounds and lack hop combinations were theorized, yet nothing came to fruition. But one night in June 2021, Goomba and Matthew hopped on a call and decided to look together.
They're friends.
And over the next 24 hours,
it's cute. They got on a call and worked together. I thought they might have been rivals or something because they chased similar records. But they're friends. They're just pushing the game together. That's cool.
The Wario Coliseum shortcut was born. First, you drive to around 40% race completion. Then, you fly off the edge of the road, and by using a mushroom to pull your cart down, you avoid touching any other checkpoints and land out of bounds. However, when respawning behind the finish line, the game actually thinks you're on the track below at 55%, so the 50% rule is satisfied. You then drive backwards, do a lack hop to get all checkpoints between where you jumped off and where you went out of bounds, and when you drive forward, a lap counts. Now, is all this faster than just driving the lap normally? It actually is, but just barely. Only one person has been able to execute it fast enough to save time over a non-shortcut run. Matthew. On June 6th, 2021, he did it for the first time, getting a 156.190 that beat the non-shortcut record by 1/100th of a second.
Yes, finally! 156-190.
Let's go.
He'd follow this up 4 months later with a 155.735, and then a 155.437 in March 2022. And to this day, those are the only 3 records that have ever been set on Wario Coliseum. Waluigi Stadium,
nobody wants that shit. Nobody
Mushroom
wants to grind
Bridge,
1,000
Bowser's
hours for
Castle,
frames of a second.
Mushroom City, Luigi Circuit, Dry Desert, and Wario Coliseum. Those are the 7 courses that have been broken by players of Mario Kart Double Dash.
Wow, that's it? Wait, so even with all this knowledge, those are the only courses in that whole game that have out-of-bounds glitches?
There exists an 8th shortcut on Dino
There's
Jungle that hasn't been hit fast enough yet. It's similar to Luigi Circuit, where you start a lap from the other end of Checkpoint Zero. A few years ago, Waluigi Stadium was alone. Now, half the courses in the game have a
Yeah,
shortcut.
but only half.
Double Dash is going to be played for generations to come.
Maybe.
And right now, we're just in a snapshot of its history. But if it's
Generations?
past as any
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, someone might play it. I don't know. Generations? You think your grandkids, the grandkids of the people, the Zoomers playing this are going to be fucking playing Double Dash? I don't think so. Bro, they're not even going to play Roblox. They're going to play something like fucking VR.
Players aren't yet done breaking its courses and finding shortcuts. 8 courses have yet to fall victim to a shortcut, but it seems that their days are numbered. More courses will be broken. The only questions are when will it happen, and who will be the ones to do it.
Yeah, and more likely, in generations, it'll be the same people playing it. Just like most of Melee, you know? It's going to be the same. It'll be 20 years later, and it'll be the same people. So it's still played. They're not dead. They're still doing it, but it's not going to be like, I don't know, they're kids or something.
Thanks for watching.
Sag, nostalgic for Fortnite and Among Us. Yeah, me too, huh? Remember when gaming was real? Remember when it was simpler time when you could just play Fortnite all day and then log on and play Among Us with your friends at night and find out who was sus? Back in the good times of early COVID. Goomba is the champion of Double Dash, over 200 world records in his career. Matthew has set more shortcut records than anybody else. He's a top level player in many Mario Kart games. He's like a Bo Jackson. He's multi-generation. J98 is currently ranked 19th in the world at Double Dash. He most recently set times on Mario Circuit. It's fucking, just don't even include me. If I'm J98, just fucking say J98 is swagged. Don't. That's fucking so much worse. He's currently ranked 19th and he's recently set times. Didn't break world records. He just set times. I could set a time on it right now. It's not going to be a good time. It's ranked 57th. Rusty regularly plays and tasks Mario Kart Super Circuit to this day. He's a veteran of the community. There you go. That's perfect. It's not like Rusty is ranked 438th. He hasn't submitted a time in 6 years. Just say he's a veteran of the community. That's what you want. When you're not fucking rank fucking 1, 2, or 3, just don't even just say he's made a big contribution. Please subscribe. Hell yeah. Somebody saw at it again. Been killing it. Killed it before, killing it now. We'll kill it more in the future. Everybody loves Summoning Salt. Although it would be funny to get somebody who doesn't care about gaming or speedrunning and make them watch one of these videos. They might fucking pull their eyeballs out. If I try to put my dad to watch this fucking video, after 30 minutes in of hearing about some fucking random loop-de-swoop flop Mario Kart glitch, he would fucking, I don't think he'd stand it. Chad, I'm tired. I actually have to go to bed. That's the end of the stream. I know I thought I would do more. Nuh-uh. No, sir. I've been up since 6 a.m. I grinded Hitman all fucking day. Got world record 3 times. Tried out the new map. I put the fucking full day of work. I had to fucking present in a couple meetings. I'm tired, dude. I realized during that video, I was fading in the last half of that video. Thanks for watching. Big Sevens. I'm going to pass you along to whoever's still alive. Maybe a Spectacor's still going for the fucking endless. Is he still alive? It would be fucking crazy if so. But I'm dead. I'm going to go hang out with Ari. Have a good night. And I'll be back tomorrow with some more fucking content. Spectacor is still alive. Fucking run it, King. If we're going to run it back, dude, give it to him. The man's been going for over fucking a full day. That's insane. And I think he's theorizing some new stuff. So check him out. Oh, he's on a fucking roof. Interesting. Much love, chat. Sevens. See you tomorrow. Ba, 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 ba. Goodbye, my chat. Goodbye for now. Though we may see each other tomorrow.